When choosing a non-toxic vinyl plank flooring, these are the things I would look for. I prefer the SPC core, that's the dark gray look, and it's made out of limestone, vinyl, and plasticizer. So I have a slight preference for the SPC over the wood polymer composite core. I also look for a really simple plastic underlayment, not the cork underlayment, because that has quite a bit of off-gassing. And if you're chemically sensitive, that matters. If you're not chemically sensitive, it's not that important. In terms of the top wear layer, that's more vinyl and compared to the core, which is has a higher percentage of stone. But the wear layer, of course, it's nice to have a thick wear layer if you want it to be really durable, and if it scratches, it won't show through to the gray layer. But the brands that are zero VOC actually have a really thin wear layer, like this one. So that may be something to look for. Now this brand, Proximity Mills, actually claims that some of their lines like this one are zero VOC and others are low VOC. But the zero VOC the composition of this one is so similar to many other brands that are likely zero VOC as well. So the same composition of a pretty thin SPC core, basic plastic underlayment, thin wear layer. Now the main concern with luxury vinyl plank is definitely the plasticizer. In terms of human health, at least for the environment, vinyl is actually pretty harsh on the environment, but when we're talking about occupants' health and people with chemical sensitivity or environmental illness in general, my main concern is the DOTP plasticizer, which is related to phthalates, but it's not a phthalate. So phthalates were definitely more harmful. We know that they're harmful. And those have been removed from luxury vinyl plank. I've not seen those being used for a number of years. You might find them in other vinyl products though, so look out for that. But in this case, it's DOTP is the replacement, and the experts are saying we just don't have enough information on it yet, and because it says similar chemical to phthalates, we just don't know if it may have similar health concerns. So I have two alternatives. I don't think vinyl is like completely ruled out, especially for people with chemical sensitivities, but these are some closely related alternatives. This one is a hybrid, so it has that same SPC dark gray core, limestone plastic and plasticizer, so you'll still have that in the core. Simple underlayment, real wood top. So because the plasticizer DOTP is not a gas, it's a particulate, so it needs to leach out and get into the dust of the home. So I would assume that a wood would stop that. It's thick enough to stop that leaching. I would presume that seems logical, and that gives you the best of both worlds, because you've got a real wood natural feel, so you're still totally waterproof core, waterproof time groove area. So that's a great option. The other option is polypropylene. So this looks like a vinyl floor. I had to carefully label it because I didn't want to get confused. It has the same look, it has the same plastic look, the same kind of wood image, but it's polypropylene, so it's way safer and doesn't have plasticizers.